In this segment, we're taking a look at information systems in business and how they've changed over the years. Here in the studio with the story is Kat Walker.
Whoa, Phil. We better let Radha Krishnan at Boeing Satellite Systems explain that one, as well as how he uses information systems to keep his company on the cutting edge. Things like how information systems have changed business. How Boeing Satellite Systems uses IS to save money in its daily processes. And how Radha links Boeing Satellite's 8,000 employees around the world through technology.
The world of aerospace and aviation technology is about as technical as business gets. Boeing Satellite Systems is one of the world's largest satellite manufacturers, and their intellectual properties are rocket science in the most literal sense. But all of this product technology does not exist in a vacuum. The creation of new high-tech products and the management of their production is heavily dependent upon a complex and accurate information systems infrastructure. Radha Krishnan is Vice President and Chief Information Officer for Boeing Satellite Systems and is tasked with assuring that the creation and distribution of information at Boeing is accurate and timely.
My responsibility is to make sure we provide and maintain the overall computing infrastructure for the companies and all the related policies and procedures to make those infrastructure reliable and robust and strong. Also, one of the most important thing for a CIO is to create a rapport with all the senior executives because they're all our customers. The human aspect is the most important aspect. You need to make sure you connect and communicate with the people. That's a very important aspect of any management function. The managers working for me has a responsibility to make sure we execute all the plans, whether it is managing the infrastructure, making sure we have the appropriate security policies is very, very critical, make sure we have appropriate disaster recovery plans. In order for any company to be successful in what they do, they need to do a couple of things. They need to collect data, generate data, disseminate data, and distribute data to the right people at the right time. That's a very basic function of any company. We have application tools that where the end users, again, whether it is finance people or engineering people, they actually input the data into the system. For example, take a financial system. We give input on our revenues. We give input about our cost of sales. So the system will automatically collect the net profit. That becomes an input to a balance sheet. You have some tools actually collect input from the users, and some tools digest those tools and create input for some other parts of the system. That's the way the information flow happens within the entire business processes.
All of this proprietary information is integral to Boeing Satellite Systems remaining productive and competitive. With upwards of 8,000 employees and offices around the world, Boeing's task of keeping everyone up to date and empowered to perform with excellence is daunting. The importance of information pipelines to business is not a new concept, but today's companies face the unique challenge of modernizing slow or imprecise communication channels through improved processes that take advantage of the latest technologies.
We have a tool called IPTV. That is specifically a communication mechanism. Through this IPTV, every single PC has become a television. So if we have a launch that happens in outside the United States or happens in Kennedy Space Center, real time people can see the launch from sitting on the desk. Because not all of them, 8,000 people go into a place, so they can actually be in connection with the management, what's going on, or our products, what's happening onto our environment. We need to continuously train our people and sharpen the skills. Traditional training, what happens is people go to a class and there's an instructor there. But today, a lot of technology is available. I can bring those training direct to the desktop. People can download those things on a PC, or they can put it on a CD, take it home, or they can be flying, they can look it on the CD while they are on the plane. When people travel, it is just not on the travel cost, but the lost time of productivity on board. So those are many, I'm talking about a large savings in travel cost and time cost savings by doing electronic learning in-house on the customer desk at their own time. They can take it home and do it at their leisure time. So those are the real savings we're talking about. On the engineering side, an example, we are constantly improving our tools to significantly improve the cycle time process. With a process that used to take about 2 days or 3 days, we can do it probably in a few hours.
RADA is responsible for generating and maintaining Boeing Satellite Systems Information Management Plan, a principal tool in analyzing and improving data flow at every level of Boeing's development process. He also facilitates the introduction and integration of emerging technologies that change the fundamental ways in which Boeing's team members communicate with one another. The results are critical gains in performance and competitiveness in the marketplace.
In any company you go, you need to have skilled people. So the plan should address how to continuously sharpen the skills of the people, technical skills, very important. And the technologies, what type of technologies you should be infusing within this company that will bring the type of benefits the company is needing. We have a close to 8,000 plus people here. Every single employee has a PC or a laptop. I can't think of one place where there is no information systems. In every aspect of the business, information system is connected today. In order for our company to be competitive in this business world, we need to make sure we consistently reduce the cycle time of operations, reduce the cost of operations. So lots of tools that IT brings in directly make sure that engineering cycle time is reduced. At the same time, we produce a quality products. That's a very tactical type of thing. At a strategic thing, we need to know what's happening in the industry, what the competition is doing in the industry. So we collect a lot of competitive information and intelligence to make sure we are in the right place and we move forward at the right speed to make things happen. We want to be ahead of our competition all the time. So we do a lot of application systems to do those type of things. On the day-to-day operations side and the manufacturing engineering side and other business operations, we need to continuously improve the business processes where information system has a very significant role to play. Information system is very key component for us to run our business at every aspect of the company.
These marked changes in basic communication philosophy have given Boeing Satellite Systems a tremendous edge in the marketplace and have liberated a wealth of internal resources that can be applied directly to the development of new products and services for its customers. Boeing's ability to create and disseminate information quickly and accurately not only assures a strong edge in current markets, but positions the company well to respond and adapt quickly to change, not only in satellite technologies themselves, but in the communications methodology Boeing uses to develop them.
We have kiosks in major portions of a factory. So these union labor people use the kiosks to enter information in the system, whether they can go to web serving, they can do their time card entry. You can't imagine those things 5 years ago, 10 years ago. That's a part of the business. We do it every day. That's a way of doing business. All the drawings they're able to see electronically on one tube, and bill of material in another tube. So all those things are available on the factory today for shop floor people, which is traditionally done all manually with paper. At Boeing Satellite System, our products are very unique products. It's not like we produce 100 planes. We produce a few number of satellites. So e-commerce is happening in a specific, as required basis with key suppliers. We are evolving very gradually in the direction right now, and it takes some time to do those type of things. But that is the direction that the company will be going in the next years to come. We do work with a lot of key suppliers. That integration is going to become tighter and tighter. The companies are going to become enterprise. We consider them part of our business, and that's very key for successful companies, because we need to not only integrate with our own people, but integrate with our customers and our suppliers. That is where the e-commerce is going to play a major role as we embark on the 21st century. I see the next 10 years going to be a very tighter integration between the companies and their customers and their suppliers. That's where e-commerce has a major role to play.
Advanced communications technologies have created an almost instant action global market, and the responsiveness of companies, both internally and externally, separates vital business forces from also-rans. No one knows better than Boeing Satellite Systems the value of cutting-edge communications technology to modern business.
Well, aren't they clever over there at Boeing Satellite Systems? What will they think of next?
Thanks, Kat. I'm Phil Ewan.
This has been the Business News Network.
How have information systems changed the culture at Boeing Satellite Systems? Boeing Satellite Systems, like many companies, have gone from paper-based to online information. How has new IS technology impacted Boeing's bottom line? RADA uses portable training techniques like CD-ROMs to save Boeing Satellite money in its operations. He also streamlines everyday processes with integrated data systems that immediately move the results of one group's work directly to the next. How does RADA use technology to bridge the gap between Boeing Satellite Systems' thousands of employees and its many offices around the world? RADA can instantly link every Boeing satellite office around the globe using their proprietary IPTV technology.